Picture yourself. It's finals week, and you're cramming for an exam tomorrow. You look at the clock, it's 2:30 in the morning. All you can think is, I am never going to pass this test. I need to stay up all night to study. Or, I'm so tired. I need to stay awake all night to finish my studying. You look over at your roommate's side of the room, and you see their bottle of Adderall that they have to take for their narcolepsy. You know that it will help you stay awake and focus through the night in order to study for finals the next day. Should you take it? It seems like a harmless action to take this drug since you need to study all night. But after watching this video, your answer should be an obvious one. No, you should not take Adderall. This drug is an amphetamine, which means that it is only one chemical separation away from being a methamphetamine. It is taken by those diagnosed with narcolepsy, ADD, ADHD, and other similar attention disorders, but it has seen a recent emergence among college students. For those diagnosed with these disorders, it is a necessity to take this drug so that they can complete daily functions that require them to focus. But for college students, it is not necessary and is being abused now more than ever. In an article from Iowa State Daily, research shows that in 2010, the National Survey on Drug Use and Health found that 11.4% of young people ages 12 to 25 used prescription drugs non-medically within the past year. The study also found that full-time college students between the ages of 18 and 22 were twice as likely to abuse Adderall than those of the same age and not in college. Simply due to these statistics, it shows that taking Adderall just once during finals week can lead to a multitude of complications, and the user can easily become addicted. The stereotype behind taking Adderall is that it will only help students, and if they take it to study or take a test, they will do well. But studies have shown that most college-age Adderall abusers hold a GPA of 3.0 or lower. Therefore, taking this drug is not known to help students with their grades as much as they essentially thought it would. This argument is valid through explanation from healthcare communication that explains that underperforming students are likely to turn to these drugs in order to gain an edge or get ahead. Reason number 1 to say no. Adderall has been labeled in an article from the Huffington Post as America's most abused prescription drug and has shown to have many side effects. One of the most prominent side effects that it has shown from Adderall abuse is that overdose of this drug can lead to heart failure. Though it is more likely for someone who takes Adderall recreationally to suffer from this side effect, healthcare communication reports that it has also been seen in those who are taking the drug under a doctor's prescription. Extreme caution should be taken when using this drug, even for those who hold a medical prescription for it. Taking Adderall can also alter one's brain chemistry if not taken correctly and effectively, and can completely change a person's personality from prolonged usage. Sometimes when this drug is abused to an extreme, it can even cause the user to develop an attention disorder. The brain cannot handle taking a drug that it does not necessarily need. These side effects are simply not worth the risk to taking the drug. Some minor but still serious side effects of prolonged use or abuse of Adderall include anxiety and transient depression, as reported by the Huffington Post. So stressing over an exam that causes someone anxiety is in fact short-term, but taking Adderall in order to try and suppress these anxious feelings can lead to even more intense anxiety and depression issues that can last long periods. Adderall is also known as a gateway drug, thus taking it can lead to abuse and overdose of other more extreme drugs such as cocaine and meth. Taking Adderall as a quick fix, in essence, is really an extreme detriment to overall health. The final and main reason to not take Adderall as a pick-me-up drug during finals week, or any time for that matter, is because it is in fact illegal, not only to sell or possess it, but it is also illegal to take this drug. So why take the risk, and why harm your body for an exam? Instead of cramming for finals or a test, study a few nights before, get a good night's sleep, a good diet, and relax. It's not worth sacrificing your overall health just to study for an exam all night. By managing time and studying in segments, you can prepare for your exam enough to get a passing grade. If you or someone else you know has an addiction problem to Adderall or any other drug, please contact the hotlines listed.